Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. And today, or in this tutorial, we are going to see how to separate enemy health from player. So let's get started. Actually, I have found the value for the health is right here for this game. I'm not going to show you how to find the value. It's really easy. If you can watch the other video I posted before, I will leave the video in the description, so I'll follow that video to find the health value, because from one game to another is different, but for this game the health is only 4 byte. Sometimes the health is float or 2 byte, but for this game is only 4 byte. So as you can see, that's the section right here if you wanna find it yourself. So it's right here, as you can see. Anyways, so I will drop the value a little bit. Let's copy it first. 1688, let's make it 100. So as you can see, the health went all the way down to 100. Let's bring it back. Alright boys, so we copy the address for the health and we are going to set the watch point on it. Alright, so set. And before we actually trigger the watch point, let's take a look at it in the memory viewer, because sometimes you will find very valuable information. Okay, so like I said, the health is only 4 byte. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you take a look, you will see like same exact value right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is 1688, and here is also 1688. So this is the current, and this is the max. Not all the games work the same, but most games you will find the max maybe next to your health right here. But in this game, it's right here. Sometimes you find 2 byte and the max right here. So just pay close attention. Take a look for a few minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes. Just maybe you will find the max health, because this will help a lot. I'm not going to put like 1999 or whatever, crazy number of health, and the health bar will cross the whole screen on your TV. This is really bad way to do it. We are going to use the cap. This is the cap. This is the max health. Every time you upgrade your player, this will go up as well. So anyways guys, let's continue. Alright, and I hate this. Damn it, man. I should close this. Anyways, so let's lose some health first. Come on, man. There you go. So this instruction right to our health, as you can see. And let's see if we find anything interesting. And RDX seem like hold the max, because we say 1688, that's the max, which is the cap. But RAX holds the current, and EAX right here, EAX writes to our health pointer, that's our health pointer, and R15 plus 170, that's the offset. R15, this is R15 right here. Guys, I cheat this game, so I'm just trying to make it easy on you. Okay, so R15 plus 170, that's the offset. So EAX right to R15 plus 170, and this is 170 right here. So R15, if you calculate this number with 170, you will get this. And if you calculate this number, that's the base address, that's only R15. If you add R15 plus 178, this is 178, boys. This is 170, this is 174, 77, and this is 78, right? So this is the max. All right. Okay. So let's take a screenshot because we actually going to compare. So we need this 4 layer. Okay. And we copy it as, let's call it desktop. Let's call it player 1, right? Okay, let's save it. So now we don't need this address anymore, because from this address we will get to the rest of the enemy's health. We will set a watch point on this address and we will get to the rest of them. Okay, so I'm going to click on no. I got my screenshot and I got this instruction and I got the address. That's all what we need for now. Oh, it sucks because I'm gonna get whacked. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm going to set at the bonfires to reset the enemies to their position so they don't come after me and I don't have to restart all over again. Okay, so now we copy this address to get to the rest of the bad boys. Okay, so do I need this one? Let's keep it. I'm gonna close cheat legacy unless see that this is assembler. Okay, let's keep this one open. All right, and now let's set breakpoint. If you get anything other than, let me see the picture. If you get anything other than this for R15, that means shared, and we know this is shared, and that's why I'm making the video, obviously. So we know this is shared, so we will get each enemy we will hit, we will get different address for R15. If there is only one address for R15, that means it's not shared, but in this case it's shared. So I'm gonna show you guys anyways. So let's get some other enemies' health. All right. What the heck? All right. This is a bit laggy because my internet sucks, but it gets the job done. All right. There you go. There you go. So try to get like 3 different enemies, different enemies, so we can have a good compare. We don't want to compare to some enemies they looks alike, you know what I mean? This guy, damn, that has a lot of health. All right, so this is the red one. So we will take a screenshot for his health, and let's call it enemy 1. Okay, let's call it red enemy 1. Alright, let's save it on the desktop and hit yes. No, because this is our health. Let's reset at the bonfire. Those guys are very annoying. Alright, so now we need 2 more. let's hit this guy right there. What? That's weird. What the heck? I click on no? Did I? Yes, I think I did. Anyways, it's okay. So let's see if we. Yep. So we set in the breakpoint now. All right. All right, and this is enemy 2. All right, let's screenshot. And call it E2, right? Alright, so we need one more. You can get more if you want, but 3 is enough. Let me get the white dude. Alright, so we're good now. Let's take a screenshot. Region. Say this. Close enemy 3, right? Yeah, player, yeah, that's good. That's good enough. You click on no. Alright. So now this is player, and this is the one looks like our player. I mean, when you see the registers. So this is our player. As you can see, player 1. Red enemy, that's right here. Put it right here. And that's the big dude, big guy. And that's the white guy. Alright. So guys, as you can see, this guy, don't worry, this is value. So don't worry, we can't compare this one because those will keep changing. We're looking at those numbers. So this guy, some register is like looks like just like our registers, because if you see RSP, it is exactly on our player too. So this is not gonna work. We want something different. Second one, same thing. RSI maybe seem interesting, but the best way to compare, if you have same for enemy, different for a player. Okay, if all this, and let's say 7650 and this 7650, if this 7650, this will looks great. So all, but this one is not, we can't compare this one, but this is just an example. So let's keep going and see if we can find anything better than this one. Okay, so we can't use those two. This one is different everywhere, so I'm not interested. RDI, RDI seem interesting, but the way on this game, not every game, and this is, you can see it a lot, but on this game, particular game, this registers is, you know, special for this character, will never change. Every time you restart, you know, it's always, for my character, it ends with 6620. Pay close attention to those values, guys. Pay really close attention, you know. This will help a lot. Plus, you know, pay close attention to the max, because RDX now holding the max. You know, this is my player, the max is 1688, for the red guy is 3720, and so on. So pay close attention to those registers, you will find a lot of good information. But for this player, you know, now if I restart my player and this one stick, it's not going to change, that's a really good sign that we can compare to this register. So let's restart then. I will see you in a few seconds, because I don't want you to watch the restart, but make sure you deattach, because your game will crash. Okay, see you later. Okay guys, I just restart the game. You can restart the PlayStation if you want to, but it's not really necessary. So let's keep going guys. Let's see our register if it changed or not. Alright, let's connect. And did we clear the watch breakpoint? Let's take a look. Yes, we did. So let's set it again. And let's go and lose some health while last time. And see R15 if it's not changing. Not changing, that's a good sign. So we can compare to this one. We want something to stick to our base. I'm sorry, to our character. Come on, man. Just one hit. There you go. So this is our player. Can you see, guys? It did not change at all. Even those ones did not change. The RSP and RPP and RSI change. That's, you can't compare to this one. You see, this one has been changed. That's our player. That's the last time. But look, RDI is still the same. So we can compare to RDI if you want to. You can't compare to RIP. You can't compare to this one. This one will always be the same. But this one is good, R8. But we can't until we see the enemy, the other enemy. Okay, so let's take a look. So we can't compare to this. We can't compare to this because this dude, the red guy, exactly has the same registers. We can't, but we can compare to this because ours from his is different, and ours is still not changing. You know, this is the first time, and this is like a second time. Also, we can't compare to this one because he has the same register. We can't compare to this one, but we can compare to this. But also keep in mind, if anything match with the other pictures, which is those right here, you have to compare to every one of those. You know what I mean? So, for example, you cannot find anything within all those. This one, and this one. This one is unique for our player. We want to find something really unique to our player, and this is really unique to our player, so we can compare to. But also I can maybe use R13. R13, no, so R13 change. I cannot use this one, but I can R10. Let's see R10. You see R10? R10 is a 20. The first time is a 20, and this time is a 20, and none of the other guys R10 has a 20. As you can see, that's good too. You can't compare to this one. You see, here is 52, here is 28, here is 8, but in our players it was the first time it was 20, and now is a 20. Still 20, did not change. So we can compare R10 to 20. That's a good. But I tried this one. This one works every time. I even got really deep in the game, really far in the game, and still the same, did not change. So that's a good sign. All right. So now we know this R15 did not change. Now let's break R15. You know, I'm gonna click on first. Let's click on no. All right. Let's run away. All right. Okay, so as you can see, R15 is the register we are after. So let's close those pictures because we don't need them anymore. And let's take a look to R15. Okay, anything more than 4 bytes is 64-bit, because this is, I'm sorry, this is 1 byte, this is 2 byte, this is 3 byte, and this is 4 byte, and this is 5 byte. From here, this is 4 byte. 4 byte is 32-bit. All right, and this is a 64-bit register. R15 is 64-bit registers. Okay, R15D is 4 byte, 32-bit register, as you can see right here. R15W is the last, or the lower 2 byte. The lower 2 byte right here. R15W, the lower 2 byte. And those the lower 2 byte. R15B is the lower 1 byte, which is 8-bit, right? Easy, boys, right? Okay, so I'm going to compare. I want my code to be short. I'm not going to compare to R15D. You know, that's just waste of bytes. So I'm gonna compare only the lower 2 byte. 1 byte, maybe sometime you get like same number, maybe you get some other registers and with a 20. You know, so this is kinda not really a good way to compare. You know, 1 byte, maybe you get similar to 20, and sometimes not gonna work. But I'm gonna compare to 2 byte. 2 byte is hard to be like exactly same other registers, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna compare R15W to 6620. All right. So let's get to it. So we go to. You remember what we talked about right here? The difference is 8 bytes. This is 70. This is 78. Remember this. Okay. So we go to this assembler, and we are going to make a code cave. All right. So we cut this. We paste it right here, and we go compare R15W, right, boys? R15W, as we said before. R15W and R15W, we are talking about hex, so 6620. Okay, now we go jump if not equal. All right, there are so many ways to do it. If R15W, let's call it R15 for now. If R15 and the lower 2 byte equals to 6620, I can skip this, you know, because this write to our health pointer. In this case, when you get hit, you don't lose health. When you get hit, you don't gain health. You know what I mean? So if R15 equals to our health, I will jump to here and skip this instruction when it's executed. So let's see how we do this. All right, so jump if equal. If this one is equal, if R15 equal to this, jump. So we go into jump if equal, and we paste the address. You see what I mean, boys? If R15 equals to 6620, then we jump. So in this case, we will skip this one. So we're not gonna lose any health when our player get hit or get damaged or whatever you want to call it. That's one way. And second way, let's see, jump if equal, jump if not equal. Let's jump if equal, jump if not equal. Let's cut this one. And I will explain everything. Just give me 1 second. Remember, boys, what we talk about right here? This is 70, this is 78, this is the max. So we will write the max to EAX, alright? And we change here to 8, right? That's the max. 78 is the max. Let's take a look at it one more time. This is 70. 170, sorry, 170, not 70. 170, this is 178. Okay? Easy. So we will write the max to EAX, and then EAX will write the max health to our health pointer. And we cut this one, and we jump. Jump. And we jump here as well. So we copy this. I will explain everything just in one second. Okay, this one change again, copy it. Make sure the addresses are right. Alright. If it's equal to our health, we want this to be executed. If it's not equal to our health, it will jump right here. You see? Not equal, compare, not equal, jump here. So if any other enemy, if not our player, the code will go on as normal. Will just execute as normal. If it's our health, now here this pointer will write to EAX, the max, and then EAX write the max health to our health address. Alright, and we'll jump to this address right here. You know what I mean, boys? Now we separating. Now we have separated the enemy health from player. Now we could, you could do whatever you want. You could move 0 to EAX and make a one-hit kill if you want to. But let's try our code, if our code works or not. So you can see, boys, compare. If it's not equal, it jump right here. Any other enemies, the code will move as normal or execute as normal. If it's our health, and then we'll try the max. Let's give it a try. Start up. No, I don't want it to be start up, and call it Infinity HP V1. Alright. And now let's go test it. I wish we can pause this video so the video will be a lot shorter, but we have to go to the bonfire every time. So we are not losing any health. Let's turn the cheat off and let's see. See? We did. Alright. But you saw in the beginning, I want to show you how once we get hit, there's so many enemies in here, man. I just want to show you when we get hit, actually the health bar is gonna go up. Alright, so now let's lose some health and we active the code. See, if we have to pause the video, would be so much better. Alright. Alright. No. God. That sucks. Sorry about that, boys. This game is tough, man. Anyway. Come on. Just one hit. Alright. Now let's active the code. Where did you go? Come on. Come on, big guy. You can see. Oh, there you go. Now every time you get health, your health is gonna go up to max. Now let's make one hit kill. you know. Alright guys, so now we will make the one hit kill. This one, if you wanna, like I said before, you can move 0 and make sure when jump if not equal, jump to this address. But will just XOR EAX from EAX. Alright, XOR EAX from EAX and make sure our address is right. You see, it's right here. And same code, everything looks okay. So that's the one hit kill. Infinity HP plus 1 hit kill. That's the old one. I forget to change move to XOR, and this one was move right here. So let's test it out, guys. The video is getting really long and did not really want it to be this long, but what can I say, guys? Okay, there you go. There you go, boys. Really easy stuff. I wish you learned something from this video, and if you like it, please give it a like, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Guys, sorry the video took very long, but finally we did it, and hope I will make some more videos. Please enjoy it. Thanks you, and I will see you next time.